Clark Griswold's family could be sued for so much money. So what if I was their neighbor instead of Margot? What would I be able to sue them for? And how much would I be able to get? I mean, am I going to run them into bankruptcy? We're going to look at all the screw-ups that the Griswolds managed to pull off. Stick around for the total amount of what I think we could probably get out of the Griswolds, assuming they have enough insurance.
Timer.
Dad? Oh my God!
Boy, this could have gone horribly wrong for the Griswold family. Clark was obviously not driving the best, but that 18-wheeler was really coming up on him fast, and I think was exceeding the speed limit. Had that 18-wheeler made just one small move, they could have absolutely crushed the Griswold family. We've had cases kind of like that, although I don't believe our client actually drove underneath the truck, but those are hundreds of millions. The claim is, look, at some point, the icicle's going to melt. How do you prove that something came through? Look, there's a big hole. There's a gutter that's half hanging off that house over there. I got to replace a window and a stereo. This is a really kick-butt stereo, so I think this is a $50,000 claim.
Aren't you just the teeniest bit sorry we didn't get a Christmas tree? I mean, even though they're dirty and messy and corny and cliched.
Well, where are you going to find a tree at this hour on Christmas Eve?
Right next door. Yeah, Clark owes me another window. I'm going to say $20,000. By the way, these are just estimates. I'm just kind of rule of thumbing this, but I got to tell you, things are a lot more expensive now. We're just having a little fun.
Clark? Ow! God! Sorry.
Ellen, I fixed it! Everybody come out quick, look at
Okay!
It does involve a little bit of liability. I mean, they're creating a situation where, I'm going to be staring at it. How much I get for falling down is really going to be dependent on what kind of injuries I suffered. But let's say I broke my leg. I wouldn't take less than $1 million to settle that case.
Go on.
The squirrel, we can't do anything about. It's a wild animal. But the dog, if that dog had bit me, I'd be suing Clark again. If you're bitten by a little bitty dog like a Shih Tzu or something like that, it's a little bit different than if you're bit by one of the dangerous dogs. It's in the statute. There's like 5 of them. And you can still own one, but you got to be more careful if you own one of those dangerous dogs. If it bit me and left a scar, I don't think I'd take less than $500,000 for that case.
Don't drop that!
Clark is probably not going to be held liable for this. Sewer lines are really to be maintained by the city or the private company that owns them. The guy who ends up on fire because of that gas explosion absolutely has a case against the gas company. If he only flew up 10 feet in the air, he comes down, has some burns, maybe burns that he's going to recover from, I still wouldn't take less than $3 million for that case. And maybe if he gives all that money over to Clark, Clark will have enough money to pay me back for all the cases I'm going to bring him. So after this very expensive Christmas, Clark would owe me $1,570,000. And if you want to see more educational content around car accidents and what to do if you've been involved in one, subscribe to our channel.